Hi, this is Robert, and I got the enclosure in for the Nelson Pass F6 amplifier. This is the, what do they call this? DIY Audio Mini Ponte. But anyway, it's the 4 unit high enclosure, and it's only about a foot deep, as you can see. So it has considerably less volume than the F5 enclosure, the 5 unit high enclosure they have. But I've been told in some ways it's good because it's a single heat sink, which gives you more thermal unity between the output devices. Anyway, I'm seeing how the boards fit. This went together quite easily. They usually do. The machining on these is just impeccable. Thunder. It's rare we get thunderstorms up here in the Northwest. But the whole enclosure went together in about 15 minutes. Basically, you put these angle pieces on the heat sinks, top and bottom. Everything's based on the heat sinks. On the F5, you actually have a pair of heat sinks that are tied together with longer L brackets. But the ends of the brackets also bend down, as you can see. And so basically, once I had these on the heat sinks, I then mounted the back panel on using the large Phillips head hardware, top and bottom. And then before I put the front panel on, this time I put on the bottom plate. I am sure it will come off many times. It'll need to be drilled for various things. But I at least wanted to get a mock-up. The thing you can see here is that like most of the DIY audio amplifier chassis, they come with all the mounting holes pre-drilled and tapped for their most popular kits, including the F6. You can see I have the amplifier board mounted up here. And I also have the power supply boards in here. And this is where we come to our first hurdle that I see right now. One, there's some good things in that there's not an interference between the electrolytics here. That was one concern I had. One issue is that there is not, I was hoping there'd be enough room for the two boards to mount. On the bottom chassis, using the existing mounting holes without overlapping. You notice here they're overlapping. There's just not enough room. And the first hole I can get in going back, honestly, is there, which, if you can see, puts the power supply board smack up against the heat sink there, which would be pretty cramped. Now, looking here, it may be possible to drill another, or at least a couple more holes here in this blank area, say right in there, which would move these back another, whatever it is, 10 millimeters or so. So they'd be right about there, which would be tight, but doable. So that may be what I end up doing, though the accuracy of my hand drill is not that great. We'll have to see how it goes. The alternative would be taking the jumpers off that join the rectifier board to the filter cap boards and then mounting them in various other places, but it's no matter what, it's a tight fit. Even with this, it looks like there, pardon me, but there's barely enough room in there to mount the shield for the transformer. So I'm not quite sure. I'm still doing some head scratching and seeing how things will go here. But right now things look mostly positive. There may be some interference here too with the speaker terminals. But I think I have enough room here to where it shouldn't matter. The plan is to have the AC wires go down under the perforated chassis here and come up in front to join the power transformer. Or actually, I'll probably have a little terminal block, which somewhere I ordered some. Amazing how things disappear the minute you start a video camera up. Yep, vaporized into the ether. So that'll probably take about a 6 hours search. I'll find them eventually. But anyway, their thought is to put one here or here. Anyway, things are looking good. I was bragging on the shipping on the chassis for the DIY audio units. Normally they come in just over a week. This took about 2 weeks due to the pandemic, I'm sure. But even so, that's better than the month you spend waiting for something to come from China. So, and as always, the craftsmanship on these is very good. So I can't complain. There are a few smudges here and there, but that could be me. So this where we're at right now. I'm also gathering up wire. These little kits come from Amazon, and this one is the 16 or 18 gauge, I forget. 16 gauge wire kit. This is a silicone jacket, so it's quite flexible. Comes in a bunch of colors, and they also have the sizes go up. I think you can go all the way up to 10 gauge, but this is the 14 gauge, which is sizable. That should be big enough for anything I might need inside the amplifier. So I got that happening. I need to get a bunch of other stuff. I'm waiting for the hardware kit to become available from DIY Audio. It's that or try and hunt down all the compatible parts myself, which could be a chore. That should do it. My other thought is possibly just turning these like that. But that would mean a longer run rather than just having the DC wires coming out the back here and right up into the amplifier. They'd have to come out the back here, route around, hopefully keeping away from the speaker wires, and then around here and then up to the board. So it'd be a bit longer run of wire, but they would both fit quite handily there. And it does one thing that I want is, of course, to keep the AC and the rectifiers away from the amplifier boards. Although in this case we'd be right next to it, wouldn't we? I know that shouldn't be too bad. It's a possibility. I need to still think things over. I might try the extra hole route first and see how that works. And if that's going to be too awkward, we can always go this way. One problem you'll see immediately is we're sticking an extra 3/4 of an inch into the area where the transformer lives. So that cuts down on the transformer room, which may be tight anyway. So I don't want to, again, yeah, more head scratching. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think that'll do it. This is going to be the shortest video I've done on this amp so far. They tend to get rather long and cantankerous, and I'm hoping to do it in more bite-sized chunks this time. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you subscribing if you like, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.